Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you picked up a scan gauge for your Land Cruiser or LX470, there's a few places you can put it. I'm going to show you my favorite place. When I first got mine, I looked at YouTube, looked at some of the forums to see where the best place to put it is and what made most sense. I've seen people post it or stick it up to the dash here, but you can see it's kind of in your field of view when you're driving. It doesn't really look very clean or nice. And you have to worry about how you're going to wire it down to the OBD2 port underneath by your gas pedal here. I've seen people put it up here in the garage door holder, but again, it's kind of in a weird, ugly spot, kind of hangs out like that. This thing's not very stable, and you got to, again, wire it either underneath the trim here and down the panel, down to get to your OBD2 port. When I first got it, I went ahead and sat it right here on the dash and ran the cable out to the side here and up underneath to the OBD2 port. It doesn't look too bad there. The only problem is it can move around, so you can either Velcro it or kind of tape it down, but then you still can't see everything on the instrument cluster. So I took a look down here at the ashtray and decided, you know what, it looks like a perfect spot for it to sit right there. It's not in the way too much. It looks kind of blends in with things down here, and you can still kind of see it right in your bottom of your field of view. And the best part is, you can take the cable, you can cut a little hole in the back here of the ashtray and run the cable right through that. You can pull your dash out and you'll be able to reach down in there and run it right back to the OBD2 port, so you don't see any wires when this thing is connected. It just sits right here with no wires hanging out, and when you're not using it, take it off, close your ashtray, you can't tell there's any wires anywhere. And it also doubles as another port. So I have the USB port that runs to my head unit, so I can upload new pictures or background pictures, or I can do a firmware update right from here without having to take everything apart again. And then when I'm not using it, close it up, put my scan gauge away, and there's no wires anywhere. So if you get a scan gauge, there's a few places you can put it, but I recommend putting it right here in the ashtray. Thanks for watching, guys.